Hey guys, Amber Senyuk here. I just wanted to come to you guys today and talk to you about Shakeology. If you don't know, then I'm going to tell you. That is the nutrients-dense superfood packed shake that I drink every day. That is not a protein shake, contrary to what almost everybody seems to think. All of those people who first come to me, they're like, "Oh, that protein shake. What is that? What is that drink that you drink? Is that what gave you these results? Is that a weight loss supplement? Blah 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 blah." Guys, no, it's not, guys. It is a nutrients and wellness superfood packed vitamins mineral drink. Okay, it is something that I drink for my health and my wellness and my sustainability, right? It's something that I drink for myself. I made a commitment to myself well over 2 years ago, well back in 2015, that I was never going to turn around, that I was going to just keep plunging forward in this journey, because I was always, I don't know if you know, but guys, I am the type of person who's always lost weight and then gains weight, and then lost it, and then gains it. And that was me, and I had tried anything and everything under the sun. I have photographs of like pill bottles upon pill bottles upon pill bottles, prescription pill bottles from the doctor to try to get me to lose weight. Let's be serious. Wraps, this jelly that you rub on your belly, and then you like slip into this thing like a freaking sausage. Come on now. None of that crap works. And I can tell you that because I've been there. I had been in the crisis mode right before summer starts, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't possibly go outside. But guys, I can tell you that I honestly believe that Shakeology has aided in my weight loss process, because that is what it's said to do, but it is not why I've lost weight. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so Shakeology, yes, it's expensive. Why is it not cheaper? Well, guys, that is because all of the ingredients, every single ingredient in Shakeology is searched for, guys. They don't just come from like, the farm down the street, all right, where the farmer's spraying chemicals all over his crops to make them grow. Guys, no. The co-creator of Shakeology, Darren Orlean, has worked at this for 15 years. 15 years. He has been searching the world for the best superfoods, and the best superfoods meaning like at their best quality. Okay, so not only the best superfoods that we need in our diets, but the best superfoods at their best quality. Okay, so guys, they have like quality assurance like out the wazoo. All right, so many people ask me like, oh, why isn't it organic? Why doesn't it have like a GMO-free label stamped on it? Well, guys, because that costs money. Let's be serious. But Beachbody has such a high quality assurance. Like, they actually have teams themselves, Beachbody does, and they go to these farms, these family-owned farms, guys, all around the world, all right? That's where this stuff is grown. It's not just like grown in like one one country. It's not grown in the United States. It's grown all around the world. It's so cool. So they have their team, and they go to these different places, and then they test the products, okay? They make sure that the soil was good. They make sure that it was grown the right way. They make sure that each product, I don't know, let's say maca root. They make sure that that has the benefits that it's said to have before they then use that farmer as a supplier, okay? Does that make sense? So they test for pesticides. They test for heavy metals. They test for all of that stuff that we don't want. And then they test for all the stuff that we do want. Guys, like, hello, like, who else is doing that? Okay, so somebody says, but this shake over here is only $60 and it has superfoods in it too. When did it come out? Like last year? Chances are they have not had a hunter-gatherer superfood expert working with their shake for 15 years. And constantly improving their shake for better quality ingredients, better taste, better blends. They have not been doing that for, how long has Shakeology even been out? Like 8 years now, 8, 9, 10 years? Guys, they haven't been doing that for that long, which goes to show you that no, it is not the same. There is nothing like Shakeology. Okay, there is absolutely nothing that's even remotely similar to Shakeology. Shakeology actually has 70 plus superfoods in it. There are 2 brand new superfoods in it, and this is actually really exciting. So all of my Shakeology friends, probably not the bag that you just received, but give it a month or 2, and all of your new Shakeology will have chaga and matcha. All right, guys, and I'm sure you know what matcha is, right? It is that super, super high antioxidant green tea that everyone like raves about. Guys, like that's gonna now be in Shakeology. Like, how freaking cool is that? And mind you, not all matcha and not just like not all plant, fruit, or vegetable is the same, okay? But not all matcha is the same either, okay? You can go and buy a bag of matcha at the grocery store for $6 or a little container or whatever. Or you can go to like an organic health store and pay like $20 for the same amount of matcha. Guys, the reason being is because it depends on where it was grown, it depends on the soil that it was grown in, and it depends on when it was picked and how it was brought down, okay? Did you ever, you should Google matcha. Google matcha and you can see that there are so many different colors of matcha, and that's because there's different qualities of matcha, okay? So the matcha that we are going to be using, the matcha leaves are picked, the little tea leaves, they're picked when they are young, when they are at their strongest, okay, guys? That is when you want to pick this matcha. And then they're tested to make sure that they're going to give all of the benefits that you want them to give, okay? I took notes. They make sure that they have all of the word athenium, which is something that helps you be calm and something that aids, like, relieves stress in the brain, okay, guys? These are things, and along with, of course, all the antioxidants, but these are things that are tested for before the process, and I say process, and I'll explain it, and then they're also tested after. They're tested after the process of the dehydration, which is the dehydration process of the actual plant itself, and they're tested when they're in the blend. Guys, they make sure, Beachbody makes sure, before this bag goes to your house, that each key ingredient in the shake is going to work the way that the ingredient is supposed to work. Like, that is so cool. All right, I think that that is so cool. It, like, makes you want to go back to school for, like, something, like, nerdy or just like nutrition or something. I don't even know, science, God. It's just so awesome to me that they do all of this because they want you to have the absolute best, okay? They don't want to just give you, you know, the old, crinkly, partially already dehydrated by the sun tea leaf in your shake, okay? Because that's probably going to just be gross and bitter anyway, right? We don't want that. But matcha also helps speed up your calorie burn, okay? It helps do that, which is really cool too. And it's 100 times more antioxidants than green tea. I'm not sure if I said that, but like that's really, really, like that's a lot of antioxidants, guys. Like this shake is going to be like kick ass when all of these ingredients are in there. They are currently in the 2 brand new flavors. We have vegan cafe latte and vegan vanilla. Guys, that vanilla has like real vanilla beans in it. You can see them. And the cafe latte also has that coffee fruit, okay? The coffee fruit from the coffee bean. Guys, with no added caffeine, mind you. So if you can't have caffeine for any reason, fear not, you can still have this. So it's really, that's an extra superfood, another really great superfood you're getting in the cafe latte, which is available in regular and vegan. The next new superfood is chaga. Guys, this is like an immunity boosting super god. All right, guys, this is actually a mushroom, so it's like from the fungus family or the fungus kingdom. So we actually have like the human kingdom, the animal kingdom, and like the fungus kingdom. I don't know if you knew that. Obviously, this requires a lot of research, right? So it's actually grown on a tree. It's grown on a birch tree. So that's where the chaga comes from. It's a mushroom that grows on a birch tree. Okay, sounds great, right? What does it do? Well, they've been using it for years in all different Chinese medicines and stuff like that. Like, guys, I don't know if you realize, but all of these superfoods, like if you go over to like Peru or like any other country, really, except for us, where we're just like feeding the pharmaceuticals, they like use real things to heal people. like actual like herbs and superfoods. Like guys, if you're putting them into your daily into your daily diet every day through the form of Shakeology, then you're getting them. Guys, you're getting them. You're preventing what could be crazy in like the future. Guys, this is preventative medicine. Consider it like your health insurance. Seriously, consider this your health insurance. Consider your preventative medicine. It is like a multivitamin, like supercharged times 50. All right. So your chaga, it's an immune boosting superfood, and it grows on birch trees. There are 6 antioxidant properties. Phytosaccharides. Don't quote me on that word. Look it up. But that helps with energy. It helps with your cardiovascular health. It promotes healthy blood sugar. Then there's the beta D glucans, which I don't know if you got, but guys, if you have high cholesterol or high blood sugar, like this helps regulate that, guys. And there are so many others too. There are 4 others because I mentioned that there were 6. But like overall, like guys, these superfoods in this shake are amazing. And I don't know if you've like come to realize, but whenever I go to the store, I see like bags of like moringa. Again, got me. Moringa. Like this is like, it's a plant. It kind of looks like a bay leaf, but this plant is like, it's like what I'm going to call a new fad. It's something that like everyone's using in all these different smoothies and all these different shakes that they're making. And that's fantastic because they're trying their best to get all of the health benefits out of this amazing superfood. Guys, let me just tell you about this, okay? It has 50% more antioxidants than the acai berry. Remember when like acai berries were a thing? And it was like the new best thing? Well, here you go. Here's your new best thing, right? And it's been in Shakeology since like forever, by the way. 10 times more vitamin A than carrots. 17 times the calcium of milk. 25 times the iron of spinach. 9 times the protein of yogurt. 4 times the fiber of oats. It is called like nature's best multivitamin. Guys, that's in Shakeology. You're getting it in Shakeology. And might I add, you're getting it at its best quality. So remember what I said about the matcha leaves? Same deal, guys. They're picking them when they're nice and little because you are your strongest at your smallest, which sounds like the opposite, I guess you can say. However, you are the strongest at your smallest and you're a plant. It's just the way it is, okay? So eat your baby spinach or baby kale. They're better for you. They have more of the vitamins you're looking for, okay? Tip of the day. So, guys, the matcha, like in the moringa, the matcha, and all these other superfoods that you're buying in the store, on the end caps of stores, at Trader Joe's, at Walmart, Target, you name it, even in some of your like higher, more expensive places, like your organic food stores, they might not be the highest of quality. Guys, unless they are tested and they are backed up by quality like assurance, then I can't guarantee that they're going to come to you with the benefits that they're said to have. Yes, it might still be loaded with calcium and vitamin A and protein and fiber, but does it still have that 4 times the fiber of oats and that 17 times the calcium of milk? I don't know. That's what it's said to have, which is why at Beachbody, Darren's team actually they test for all these things at the source, so at the farm, and then they test again, like I said, after it goes through the process. So here's that process. So once they, like, I guess, introduce themselves to this plant or this superfood, like whether it's new or whether it's a newer ingredient like these ones, not moringa, the other ones, but they realize if it needs to be slowly dehydrated or dehydrated a little bit faster, because like kind of like us, right? We're all different. So is each plant and each herb, right? They're all different. So they go through the process of dehydration, guys, and then it gets pulverized into a powder. And that's it. And then it gets blended together, all right, into the proprietary blend, right? And then when it is in, whatever, so you want chocolate Shakeology. So when chocolate Shakeology is chocolate Shakeology in its blended form, they then test again to make sure that each superfood shows up in their blend, also showing off the exact benefits that it's said to have. Guys, I mean, I don't know about you, but like that means a lot to me. Like that to me, like means a lot. Like knowing that these awesome superfoods that can ultimately prevent cancer, they can like help me anti-age. Like if you've seen my before and afters, I look younger than I did 2 years ago. I feel younger than I did 2 years ago. Maybe that has to do with losing, some weight, but at the same time, like, I don't know, because I haven't not had it. I've had it every single day since, right? So guys, like it's like a non-negotiable for me, Shakeology. And it's also a non-negotiable that I make for anyone who wants to work with me. And I do that because I can't guarantee, and I can't guarantee, and I don't want to really put my name out there and not have you get results, but I can't guarantee you getting results if I don't teach you the way that I did it. And that is the way that I did it. I got results my first time, yeah, okay, but I did not get great results. I didn't feel fantastic. I felt fantastic when I started adding Shakeology in. I had IBS, I had high cholesterol, I had low iron, I had a vitamin D deficiency, and I was taking all of these vitamins, gummy probiotics. I was still curled up in a ball on the couch because of my IBS. Couldn't eat steak. Love steak. Couldn't really eat spicy food because I also had crazy heartburn. I was taking like Pervacid or Nexium. I was taking Nexium. Like, guys, I was 25 years old. What the hell was I doing taking Nexium? And I was taking all of these things and nothing was working. So yes, maybe a lot of that stuff could have gone away had I gotten healthier, but who's to say that my miracle work or Shakeology didn't do that for me? Because quite honestly, like, I feel so much better after I get that shake in. I have so much more energy, and I give all that power to my superfoods. So it's like so many people are like, but I don't need that. Like, I don't drink coffee, so it's not going to get me off coffee because of needing the energy. I already eat a breakfast, and I don't have any deficiencies. Okay. Well, how's your digestive system? Maybe you don't know, but your digestive system has good and bad bacteria in it, and the ratio of bad bacteria to good bacteria is much higher. And that is simply because of everything that we put into our body and that we have put into our body. It's the air that we breathe, guys. We cannot do anything about the air that we breathe. We cannot do anything about the soil that our fruits and vegetables that we put on our kitchen table is grown in. Even the organic stuff. We can't guarantee that. Is there somebody at the grocery store telling you, by the way, I can guarantee you that these carrots were pulled out of the best soil ever and they this and they that and they this? No. Can't guarantee that. All you can pretty much guarantee with the organic label on a fruit and vegetable is that it wasn't sprayed with pesticides, right? And then, I mean, are you even really sure about that? I don't know. So it's such a bargain. I don't know. It's like a battle, I guess, whenever you are trying to eat healthy. And you can do that because it's easy to do, right? It's easy enough to eat healthy. We know what to eat. We know what we want, like sugar, right? But we know what to eat. But it's also easy enough to not do something like drink a shake. But it's also easy enough to do it. So guys, it's so easy to throw a scoop of whatever kind of powder you want that day with some water and some almond milk, whichever you want, and some ice cubes and whatever else you want in there, in the blender and blend. And then you are guaranteed to have at least one healthy meal. You're guaranteed to have all of your servings of fruits and vegetables. You're guaranteed to get every vitamin and mineral you need for the day. And you're guaranteed to get all these other awesome superfoods, all these other awesome beneficial superfoods into your diet that you literally can't even get anywhere else. Like if you were to try and get some of these superfoods, unless you go straight to the source, which is exactly what they do, you are not getting them at the best quality or at the quality that they're at in Shakeology. And that's the thing. So like back to like what I was saying before about people making their own shakes and making their own smoothies, like that is really fantastic. However, unless you are going over to Japan and picking like matcha leaves and going to Peru and, getting anything, like, unless you're like, I don't know, in the Northeast somewhere picking chaga mushrooms off the tree and then also testing them for pesticides, and you have all of the ability to do this, then you're not getting the exact quality that you would get from Shakeology. And that is the real kicker. So one of the main things that it does do, and that I like to tell people when they say that it's not for them, is I tell them to do a gut check. So you don't always realize like that because of these good and bad bacteria that you have so much of the bad bacteria in your belly. And with that being said, like that holds on to stuff. So guys, if you eat something bad, it's going to hold on to it. And you don't want that, right? Because it's going to make you feel bloated. It's going to make you have a headache. It's going to make you feel blah. And you don't want that, guys. You want to be like fueled like a well-oiled machine, right? Like it's kind of like let me compare Shakeology to like a 1 macronutrient protein shake, which doesn't have a name. So it's kind of like giving yourself the grade A gasoline or like the premium gasoline. Guys, like that is your choice. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but in the long run, you're getting all of those extra benefits that are not in that one macronutrient protein shake that you're getting. And not to mention that 9 out of 10 protein shakes, or 9.5 out of 10 protein shakes, are also loaded with artificial ingredients, guys. They have the artificial colors, they have the artificial flavors, because unless you're getting like an all-natural vanilla or an all-natural chocolate, which those ones do run a little bit like $70, they do run more. And again, that's just for the 1 macronutrient. And then you're also not getting all of the essential vitamins, minerals, superfoods, and all of that other stuff that you're getting in Shakeology. There is not a one shake on the market like Shakeology. And unless somebody's hiding under the covers and they're doing investigations on different superfoods and traveling all around the world, and they have over millions and millions and millions of dollars to put into something like this, then there is never going to be one that comes close, guys, because people want Shakeology to get cheaper. That's not going to happen, guys, because as like Beachbody, people think, oh, well, Beachbody is making so much more money now and da-da-da-da, it should be cheaper. No, guys, they use that in order to do new things, like getting chaga and matcha. Do you think that was cheap? I can't even imagine how expensive that was to actually go ahead and make that happen. Like, they had to find the best resources. And guys, if they don't like you, if they find one thing wrong with you, if they kick you out. They're like, nope, we are no longer going through you. So guys, like these farms, and I touched before on the organic and non-GMO, but I don't know that I ever finished my thought. But the organic stamp and the non-GMO stamp, that costs money. And with that being said, it doesn't only cost money, it also puts a lot of pressure on the farms. So it's not so much Beachbody, but it's the farms that has to then uphold these crazy standards of making sure that absolutely nothing happens. Guys, that's why it's tested before it leaves the farm. And that's why it's tested again. Okay, so because of their quality assurance, and I trust and believe in it 110%, because I feel great, and I've worked with a ton of women who also feel great, and I've heard even more success stories. So with that being said, because of their standards, they don't feel the need to go ahead and try and put those standards on the people that they are working with, because they already do a great job at making sure that everything is fine. So there's that, and I don't know that I had anything else for you. My technology is not being friendly. Oh, I do. One other thing. So when looking at Shakeology overall, when saying it's not for you, okay, so do that gut check and realize like that you're like, when you are eating something, like your stomach just hangs on to it. Guys, like this will, seriously, it will cleanse your digestive system in such a way. Like when Shakeology was first created, I was listening to a podcast by Darren, but this one was by Isabel Deichler, the other co-creator. Both Darren and Isabel is who created it. She said that Shakeology was created to be the missing link. Okay, that was what it was like originally created. It created for. It was created to be the missing link, and what that means is it's something that every single human being, all of us here, are missing. every single person is missing everything that's in Shakeology because you cannot get it. You cannot get any of these things at the quality that they're at, which only at this quality will they do what they're supposed to do anywhere else. Okay? Not even from a fruit or a vegetable, because unless you're planting it yourself and you have the proper tools to test your soil and make sure that it's growing the right way, you can't even guarantee that. Okay? But they have the tools, they have the equipment, they have the people, and quite honestly, like, they have the time. They've been doing it for 15 years. They've been developing the shake for 15 years, essentially. Okay? So that is what I've got. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. So my low glycemic people, okay, my diabetes people, I want people who have diabetes, and my people who are afraid of the sugar. So, I haven't gotten a new bag, so I'm not sure what it's going to look like in my flavors, which I have all of them, but, they switched from agave to organic cane sugar, which I know it sounds like, oh my God, they're adding sugar? What? Why? I know. But hear me out. It's lowered the glycemic index of the shake, which makes it even more diabetic friendly. It was before, but now it's like a no-brainer, right? And also, not only did it do that, organic cane sugar is actually it's a very eco-friendly ingredient. So it's not like all sugar is not created equal. Obviously, all artificial sugars are a no-no. But sugar is not, organic cane sugar is sugar when it's grown, guys, when it's created. Sugar, regular sugar, white sugar, table sugar, kind of, I guess you can say, that is organic cane sugar stripped of everything, okay? So this is going to kind of look like your sugar in the raw, almost. So organic cane sugar actually has 17 amino acids. It has 11 minerals and 6 vitamins, and it actually increased the fiber of the shake. Like, hello, who doesn't need a little bit more fiber, right? Okay, so if you have any questions about this amazing superfood shake that I drink every day, it has made me feel so great, guys. Like, my hair, I just can't stop it from growing. Like, I need a haircut. But like every time I get one, it just grows back. Obviously, but like really fast. Excuse me, it's just giving me so much energy, and it makes me like look forward to having my shake and creating some new different flavor, a different texture, add less ice, more ice, depending on what I'm in the mood for. And it's helped me help so many other people, guys. So like, no, the price will never go down. I'm sorry. And no, my stance will never change on that. In order to work with me and to work in my one-on-one sponsored, mentored groups, you do need to be drinking Shakeology, and that is because I cannot guarantee your results without it. Okay, and it's as simple as that, really. So just do your research, please, because if without doing your research, you're not going to know what it's going to do for you, okay? Because it does something different for everybody. Absolutely, every one of us is different. We all need something different. We all want something different. We all feel a different way. So without you knowing what's in it, you will never know what it can possibly do for you, okay? So all of these different ingredients all have 10 different benefits. So search them up, ask me, comment with any questions, and I'll be happy to help you as much as I possibly could. All right, and like I said, reach out with any questions, and I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, bye.